It was in the oldest times, before the world was covered in forest and iron was tamed by dwarven masters, before the advent of humanity and the mastery of bread and ale-making arts. The world was then ruled by dragons and demons. Yes, draconic serpents and demonic creatures were the princes and princesses of the oldest times. They were the primordial forces through which the world and its primeval matter was formed. The sky, the mountains, and the fiery oceans of magma and unthinking life. Sorry, I just wanted to read the preface from the beginning of Dragonbane. So, everyone welcome. I'm Adam from Dork Day Afternoon, and we are going to be playing our session 1 of Dragonbane. And I'm joined with our regulars, Brian to my left, and Jeremiah on the other side of him.
Jazz hands.
All right. And we are also joined by our two guests from, if you watched our session 0 character creation, Willow. Sorry, that way, Willow and Steve.
In a direction somewhere.
It's really hard because I'm not mirrored because I didn't want stuff behind me to not be like, you know, flipped around backwards. So
really
it's hard
makes
to
you feel
do
like
that. Like Brian's shirt, for example, is mirrored.
And yet I figured it out.
But I realized actually during our character creation, I made a couple errors. One of those errors was about the rules, not during character creation, not actually the act of making characters, but like something on how the rules function. And it was about banes and boons because they stack, right? You can get multiple banes and multiple boons, which then would like, if you get like 2 banes and a boon, then that means 1 bane, for example. So, or if you get 2 banes and no boons, then it's, you know, you're rolling 3 dice and taking the worst. So, or conversely with boons. So there's a little correction for now. That one. Hopefully there'll probably be more at some point when it comes to the rules. And yeah. So how's everyone doing tonight? Everyone ready for playing Dragonbane?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I couldn't be more ready.
I'm I last night when Adam sent me the email for, you know, the stream link, he's like, "Good luck, you're gonna need it." It's like, oh, that sounds safe.
I thought about using the Twilight 2000 quote where it's like, "Good luck, you're on your own," but you're not. There's, you know, 4 of you.
Not totally, like metaphorically on your own.
Right. Basically, no one can help you.
Oh, no.
Steve, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to rolling some dice.
A long, awkward pause. Oh, man. The other thing I realized was at no point, and this was tradition, and I never did it, I never asked everybody a random question. Brian and Jeremy have both had random questions before, but I never asked Willow and Steve random questions. So I think we should do a random question.
Oh, boy.
For each of them. All right. Willow.
Yes.
Deep dish, normal pizza, not normal. Okay, deep dish, New York style, or the abomination that is the weird square cut stuff.
The weird square cut stuff?
Yeah,
Talking like
weird square cut pizza.
Like school pizza?
Yeah, or
Or you're
like
talking
Detroit
like
or like
Detroit,
Ohio
yeah.
style pizza. You
Oh.
know.
I mean, I'm from Ohio and I've never seen that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I always feel like that's a false pizza to put on Ohio.
They had it in Dayton.
Okay, well, maybe that makes sense. I like New York style pizza. I do like deep dish, but only if it's good deep dish. But normal, you know, New York style pizza, I think is superior.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
Steve, I didn't have another question. So you're gonna get the same pizza question.
Wait,
You only planned one question.
Oh no, yeah, there we go. Pineapple. Does it belong on pizza or not?
Good question.
For me personally, no. However, I will not judge someone who enjoys pineapple on their pizza.
You know
Thank you,
why?
Steve.
Because if you do, you're a fascist.
Well, I love pineapple on pizza, so
I do too.
No, it was a controversial topic on one of our shows at one point.
I think topic in general.
And at
Everyone
many
argues about it.
and at many of our games, like at the table, we argued about that numerous times.
In person. Yeah.
Two of the kids
man.
love it. Like, if we're ordering pizza, two of the kids have to have pineapple on it. So,
Yeah.
the weird ones.
No, the weird one is when you put cinnamon on it. That's where it's weird.
Cinnamon on the pizza.
Nope.
That's Union Stewart. He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here to defend it.
Nope.
Like, I'm willing to try most things, so like I would try it, but I'm not sure. I once accidentally did like these cinnamon like chip things, but they had onion powder all over them, and that's when I ruined cinnamon for my mom.
Oh. Oh.
It was not on purpose, so I hope that makes it better.
Yeah, I think if it's on accident, it's okay. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Though my mom will never forgive me.
Oh man. All right, so probably what we should do is next we'll go around and everyone can introduce your characters, I guess, in case just a quick run through of who your character is. If you all want to, we'll start with Willow. Willow, would you like to introduce your character?
Yeah, I am playing Tim, the plump and learned, a human scholar who basically looks like a dwarf. He's a great man. He's got tattoos of the Dewey Decimal System, his name and address, just in case he gets lost. And
If found, please return to.
exactly. And he will sacrifice any of you guys in pursuit of knowledge.
As well he should, because
Noted.
that's more fun that way.
Exactly. So, watch out.
Steve, would you like to introduce your character?
I am Blackrat Gallivander. I'm a 16-year-old elven thief. He's a former street urchin who was caught up in a sacking of a city, escaped almost unscathed, and has since then developed a disdain for society and people in general. Spends his spare time puffing on a pipe, and if they were around, he would probably be listening to My Chemical Romance and Bullet for My Valentine on repeat.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Brian?
I'm Wilson Phillips. I'm a merchant who is obsessed with money. I love monies, and I don't really have a high outlook on life, but I try to. I try and keep my head up. I try to hold on for one more day, and so everybody calls me Juan Morte. It's because of my accent. A lot of people don't understand me clearly when I say you gotta hold on to Juan Morte, and people tend to just hug me a lot.
And Jeremy?
Yes, I'm playing Lothar Coldsteel. I would tell you how old I am, but I don't actually know my numbers. I'm a human fighter, and I'm a noted Yelp reviewer because I Yelp when I give out reviews for things.
Quite loudly.
Quite loudly, very loudly. Like, for example, like this: 7 stars, like that. Is that 7? That's a number, right?
Yeah, seven is definitely a number.
No, I do that one. Yep.
Yeah, one of the many. There's at least 7.
I would like to give turtle stars. That's a number, right? Is that...
Oh yeah, we're gonna get along just fine. You just keep an eye on that money pouch.
if you provide me with sweets.
I think that's what happened to the Peace Turtles, Brian, by the way. They turned into Turtle Stars. The Space Cat versus Peace Turtles thing.
Yep.
The
sequel, Space Cat versus Turtle Stars.
Yep, there we go. Turtle Stars. Sorry, that was a Gen Con thing. Anyway, long story. So we're going to be starting this adventure that I rolled up randomly. So as I said, sorry, it's what the dice decided. And yeah, to remind you all, you were hired by an old woman halfling by the name of Samala Littletree. I could spell her name again, but I'm sure no one wants me to. Littlettry, Littletree. And she hired you to go find her nephew Neville and her ring that he stole. And that was pretty much where we were at.
Called the Night Eye?
Is that right? Is that what it was called? I had a piece of paper where it was written down at, and I do
You
not
take
remember
terrible
where it was.
notes. I think your players are taking better.
That's fine. That's fine. That's totally
I
okay.
give these notes 1 star out of 5.
I give them a sword. Is that it? That's a number, right? I think I've said that
That's
wrong.
totally a number.
I give it sword stars.
I give it potato stars.
I do love a good potato.
All right, so where we're going to start is we see a cart being pulled by a donkey because you guys have a cart and a donkey, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So why
No,
wouldn't
you
you?
guys don't. I do.
The communal donkey.
Either way, so we open on, this is where we're going to open up. We open on a field, right? And we see this long distance shot of a cart cart being pulled by a donkey, not a cart pulling a donkey. That'd be weird. A donkey pulling a cart, and we hear the wheels going and like crackling on the gravel and going along. And we see the 4 of your characters either riding in the cart or not, depending on how kind Wilson Phillips is. Not kind is apparently the answer.
We're like just walking alongside it.
Yeah, totally. And so you're going along, and you come up in the distance. You see a forest. This forest, the foliage on top of it, the leaves aren't green, right? They're this like reddish brown color, and like almost like it's autumn, which is really strange because it's actually spring. But like the entire forest, the leaves on the trees look like it's fall, and the road kind of goes up beside it, but doesn't go into it. And according to your map that you were given from the letter that Samala gave you from her nephew, in that way is Ironroot. And the trees themselves, the actual bark on the tree has this really like dark color to it, and they're like gnarled wood, and roots are showing. And according to your map, that's the direction you need to go.
Of course it is.
Do you think the corn would be in season now? I could go for some corn on the cob. Usually corn on the cob happens when the leaves turn brown. Is that corn on the...
Yeah, corn on the cob is usually when the trees turn brown, but it's only in this forest, which isn't where the corn would probably grow.
Oh, that's disappointing.
You could eat some leaves if you want.
I wouldn't.
Wait, I can eat the leaves? Do they taste good?
No.
No? All right. No. Well, then I don't want the leaves if they don't taste good. Nope.
So I assume you all are going to head into the forest then?
Does the map actually name what the forest is?
Yeah, Ironroot Forest. We'll call it that.
Oh, okay.
Deal.
Assume the locals have some
Yeah,
colloquialism
this group
like
of people
No,
really dove deep into the naming category.
No. We'll call it the Rust Forest.
Rust forest. All right.
At least it's not Blood Forest.
No, not the blood forest.
I don't know. This could be one of those Greenland, Iceland kind of things.
What would be the opposite of
Blood.
Shiny tree.
Water? I don't know.
By the way, I was unaware when I named the place Ironroot that's actually a bourbon out of Texas. I just didn't know that.
Oh, what?
It was
now
pointed out to
Patriot-
me today online and in the chat again just now. That was
Yeah.
what reminded me of it. So I didn't know that.
Well,
So-
now they have to make really good bourbon.
Apparently they do, but
Yeah, it's law.
from what I hear.
I can smell the sponsorship already.
I was certain it doesn't taste like rust.
I can smell the cease and desist letter.
Unrelated.
Wouldn't be the first.
Actually, it might be the first one. I don't think we've gotten a cease and desist letter yet. Woohoo.
It's because we haven't put our mailing address out there.
I have.
Oh, yeah. Well, those were from me. All right. So, I'm assuming you all are going to head into the forest to try to find the
Into the
village that you were
forest
looking for.
Great discoveries.
Yeah.
And is a pretty well traveled path. We can still take the donkey.
I mean, you can take the donkey through into the forest, but there's not really a well-traveled like road into it. Like it's going to kind of be
Okay.
off-road. So, but you can still take the donkey into there. It's not.
That's fine.
that
I'll just
dense
shift
of a
them into
forest.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's fine. Four-hoof drive.
Or a hoof drive.
Or-
Yeah.
Put him in
That's it.
4 low.
But what that does mean is that we're going to have to make a bushcraft roll. So one of you is going to be the Pathfinder, quote unquote. And
Oh, now we're getting sued.
it's from the book. It's on page 101. On page 101, they talk about this. And one of the characters is kind of the guide. So it has to make a bushcraft roll. If you don't have a map, you get a Bane on it. I'm going to say the letter that you received is going to count as a map. So you're welcome. We'll start off nice.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
if you have a spyglass,
This is because we
you
have
get a
company.
boon. Does anyone have a spyglass when y'all rolled up individually?
No, I do not.
No.
No, I've got a bone whistle.
They're not the same.
Bone whistle.
I'm lost.
Help!
Help.
I
I'm
have a
lost.
really nice pipe that I'm now going to light.
In the forest?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, they could be 3 hexes off, but I'm just flash forwarding to you're all in the general vicinity. So, all right. Also, if the terrain is particularly difficult, you're supposed to get a Bane on your bushcraft. So I'm going to say there's a Bane on it.
So cruel.
Yep.
Look at this. He giveth and taketh away. Hey, you have a map, but the terrain is terrible.
We could have 2 bands.
Back
that's the
to
thing.
Well,
even.
That actually just evens it out to even. Yep. So
Oh, yeah, we would have a
Yeah.
boon from the map. Okay. I see
Now,
what's going on.
I would happily roll the bushcraft.
No.
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 But I'm an
What's
excellent
the number?
navigator.
No,
I
I've
promise.
got the map. Nope.
You have the map. Oh, very well then.
I've got a 12 in bushcraft.
I've got a 14.
Yep, that's you.
I have a snake in bushcraft.
Snake. Python,
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
that. Black racer? What kind of snake?
It's a squiggly snake.
I really feel like this guy could forget to breathe.
All right, I'm rolling for the bush.
all right,
craft,
yeah, please do. Please get this moving.
Which is a straight roll, right?
Yeah, it'll be a straight roll. So
All right. Well, I got a 19, which is over 14, so fail.
okay. Yeah, it is a fail, but you can push the roll.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Since you did not
How does
roll
that
a
work, almighty GM?
demon, you just re-roll it and then hope for the best.
Okay.
But okay, that's not 100% true. You actually have to take a condition if you push the roll. So you get to pick what stat you're going to take the condition on,
Okay.
whether it's the one associated with strength or the one associated with agility or whatever. But then you have to like justify why that's the one you're taking. So
Well, because the terrain is rough, I feel like maybe there is a bit more physical work than Tim is ready for, especially since Tim is an old man. And not in the finest of conditions. So I'm thinking take the condition for strength, which is exhausted. Plus, I feel like with Lothar here, he's already exhausted. So
and
That tracks.
exhausting.
yeah, exhausting.
And Wilson's not letting anyone ride in the cart with
Exactly.
the donkey. So
Oh, anybody's willing
Wait.
to ride, but it's going to cost you.
The ref just said ride in the cart with the donkeys. So this means Lothar's pulling the cart while the donkey's riding.
that's reasonable. I'm okay with that. That totally makes sense.
I'm not going to burn out my donkey if I don't have to.
I'm putting my ass in the cart.
All right, I'll push.
Just
them.
riding the cart down the hill with a donkey in the back. All right.
Seems like a great use of resources. All right,
I think I know what the
9.
mishap's going to be. That's a 9. That's a success. There you go.
Woo!
Okay. That means you don't get a
Well-
mishap. A mishap would have been fun, but
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
But, we got to
You still
show
have
the
time for that.
mechanics, like pushing rolls,
Yeah. There you go. All right, so just to speed things up, I don't see a reason to do this all as a hex crawl. So we're gonna say after some time you come across you start seeing an opening in the forest, and it opens up onto this village. It's kind of eerily quiet though. Like you don't really hear a lot of commotion. You don't hear a lot of people running around. It's just you just see these huts and houses and streets, but it's just kind of quiet.
Seems like there's no people here.
I don't see a tavern anywhere. Are there any
It's-
signs for an eatery?
In the distance, you see a sign for an old beaten up like wooden sign for a tavern called the Brian. Pick a name.
The greasy turbine.
There you go. Greasy Turbine.
Fantastic name. I don't know if I want to eat that.
Anyway, so you see this sign, this wooden sign hanging from a place, and it's just kind of like
Are
in
there
the wind.
pictures on it?
It says the Greasy Turbine, and there's like a symbol of like a circle with like 3 lines coming off of it. You're not really sure what that means.
Nope. Is that a blacksmith?
Maybe they've got oil.
Somebody, whoever has actually, I think you all can roll it, but I think it's an insight is when you're like trying to notice something, where you might notice something. You can all roll that. It's a passive one, so you can't push it.
$10.
14.
I'm bad at paying attention. What is that based off of?
Intelligent? I don't know. It should say beside the skill.
Is it spot hidden?
Awareness?
Spot hit. Is it spot
Oh, awareness. Awareness.
awareness?
Feels
That's
right.
yeah. That's
Either
the
spot
one.
hidden
Sorry,
or
not
awareness,
insight.
I
I'm
think.
sorry. I picked the
Yeah.
wrong one.
There is no insight.
You're right.
I got a
It's
6.
like it's spot hidden is what it is.
Okay.
It doesn't. Yeah, I'm oblivious as I'll get out. I'm too busy
Okay.
looking for the tavern. It's been several hours, and I'm a bit peckish.
Needed to find a squirrel in the forest.
Is that the one?
If we had had time, I would have done some hunting and gathering.
Yeah, spot hidden was what I meant. Yeah. So who of you succeeded at a spot hidden?
I did the same. I rolled the same number. I got a 14, and I have a 14 in spot hidden, so I don't
Okay,
know.
that's a success. Yeah, it's your skill or lower.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So yeah.
I
So
think I also succeeded.
okay.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
6
So
under 12.
the 3 of you see
This
like
feels right.
Yep.
what appears to be a small child in the distance, like between 2 houses, like runs like from behind one house across and then like to behind another house.
Child running around.
Where is that tavern?
I don't think it's going to matter, Lothar. I think we're all going to die here.
Yeah, no,
Do
this
it.
is
Follow your nose.
weird. Need to start, and I think that like, Tim starts like kind of taking notes on like this place. Like, all right, weird people here running between buildings, a greasy turbine.
So what are
I
y'all going to
think-
do? Oh, go ahead.
Lothar pulls out his short spear because Wilson Phillips just said they're all going to die there. And Lothar's not going to go down without a fight. So he doesn't know what's happening, but he's ready.
That's fair.
I mean, there's a non-zero chance that we're gonna die,
Wait,
but
is that a turtle?
no,
No.
it's not
No.
a turtle. It's a number.
Oh, I love
Number.
this guy.
Yes, a turtle's a number, right?
No, no, a
No, a
turtle's
turtle's not a number.
I
Anyway,
love this guy.
regardless,
Has no idea how to handle money and is more than willing to die for me. This is great. I love this guy.
if we had a turtle, I would make some soup. Do we have a turtle?
No, we don't have it. There is okay. The facts of the situation. There's a sign for the greasy turbine
Yes.
that keeps swaying. There is a child that
Child?
we just saw, or a
We
young.
can't eat a child. There are laws against this.
Did he run like towards the greasy turbine?
No. The greasy turbine's like on the you can if you're looking at the greasy turbine sign down the street, it was further down the street where you saw the child run across,
Okay.
like between two houses.
We're not eating a child.
Oh, good.
And also in the distance, like if the further down the street you look, you see a kind of like what would be like a town square.
Okay.
And just past the town square, you can see these arches that are kind of carved into the side of the hill. And it's kind of this decorative archway that leads into the hillside.
All right. We just need to start moving where there's potentially more people.
I think that's a great idea.
And somewhere with food, because Lothar's probably going to die of hydration, or not die of hydration.
That's the thing,
Starvation.
hyperhidrosis.
Yeah.
I mean, that is possible.
It is possible.
They call
Probably
it
not at risk at
drowning.
this moment.
He would be the one.
Not wrong.
So where
So-
y'all headed?
Inwards.
I flick my cloak over my shoulders and kind of shiver up into it and start walking down the road towards the turbine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Going
assuming
into
you all
town?
follow suit.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah, I'll park my ass in front of the turbine.
So as you start to walk into town and you start walking past the houses and the buildings, you start seeing like those of you that got well enough on your spot hidden, you can see people like peek out from the curtains and like close the curtains real quick. And or you see like somebody like standing in the window and we glance over and you make eye contact with them. They like duck back into the room
All right,
as you're
suspicious
walking
people.
towards the inn.
Yeah, I think that like Tim's just going to be making a lot of notes, hoping since there's like some kind of unknown parts with this town and stuff. It's like, all right, what are all the things here so that we can well document this.
I like these
Or
people. They
suspicious.
mind their own business.
And it does seem like most of the houses were designed for people of dwarven stature also. So
Oh, well,
Not as much Van.
and you get closer to the sign that swaying in the breeze. And yeah, you're at the door to the greasy turbine.
all right. Go
I'm going to
inside.
slink in.
Is this someone's house? Where?
I don't know. Most houses don't have a sign.
I don't know what that
It just-
is. That,
it
it
just
looks
has
like a
numbers.
blacksmith, though. Is this a blacksmith's shop? It doesn't. It's
It doesn't have anybody's name on it. It just
Start
says greasy
smelling.
turbine.
You smell the
don't
smell
smell
of
it.
bourbon coming from inside the
Ooh,
greasy
ooh,
turbine.
delightful. He immediately goes inside.
All right, so you go in and you see a pretty austere tavern. There's when you walk through the doors, there isn't somebody like right behind the bar at that moment, but when the doors go and it makes a lot of noise as it opens, like creaks. You see somebody like peek their head out from around the corner, and can I help you?
I would like one of your things that smell like bourbon. Is that bourbon?
Yes, it's bourbon.
I would like that.
Okay.
Do you also serve food here? I'm a bit peckish.
No, we don't serve food here.
Not even bar food, like peanuts, maybe
Nope.
nacho chips.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. No.
We got Ironroot nuts. You want some Ironroot nuts?
I would like some Ironroot nuts.
They're
Yes,
poisonous.
please.
No. You don't want Ironroot nuts.
They're poisonous? Like, how poisonous are we talking? Are we talking
Like
like,
very poisonous.
like blowfish poisonous? Like you cut around?
No.
You're not
Hey,
eating nuts.
those aren't
Nope.
no. Especially not Ironroot nuts.
We are
There's
surviving
nothing
this
good that sounds about that.
Just the bourbon then.
Okay.
That is clearly a double entendre that you're not getting.
And he starts pouring you bourbon. And what about the rest of you?
I think that Tim's just gonna kind of get himself sat down with Lothar and stuff and observe around this greasy turbine, see if there's anything interesting inside.
You also notice that on the wall there's a flag that has the same kind of symbol on it. It has like a circle with like 3 lines coming off of it.
All right.
In what direction? Like, is it?
Straight up, down
Okay.
to making like a triangle, like an isosceles triangle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
It looks
So-
like a fish. Do you have fish here?
No, we don't have any fish here.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Don't mind him. If you don't mind us asking, so we are coming here to Ironroot for some business. If you don't mind me asking, what is this symbol here on the flag? And you had it outside on the sign.
Well, that's his symbol.
Be more specific.
Is
I can't.
he
That's as specific as I can be. It's his symbol.
Well, I told you. All gonna die. Vague
not used to
references how
visitors
we
here?
die.
Is he?
No,
Is he in
no.
this room?
No, no, he's not in this room.
Is he bigger than a baguette?
Yes. not by much though. Not by much. I'm just
Is
kidding.
he-
Yeah, he's obviously bigger than a baguette.
Is he?
I feel like that was
God?
racist against
Our-
fairies.
He's our patron,
Oh,
our protector.
I'm a patron. I've given you money for this bourbon, right?
Yes. You are a patron, but not our patron.
I
whose
failed to see the
patron is he?
distinction. Either way, we're looking for the Eye of Saruman, I think. Right? Is that what we're here for?
All right. Well, you went the wrong way. What you got to do is go back that way, over the mountains, right? Don't take the eagles because that's stupid. You got to go over the mountains, through the caves. No,
Oh, right.
the Eagles?
What is it we're here for? The plump and learned one with the Eye of
the night eye.
the Night Eye. The Night's Eye.
Night Eye?
Do you have any knights here?
No,
we can take
not night as in a
With a K? With the
No,
with
no.
the
with an
No.
N, like the night sky when it gets dark outside.
I did say I don't know my letters either, right?
I know.
Is there a Q in there? I know
No.
they're shaped like a turtle.
It's not.
No.
well,
Okay. We're here for the
That's
night's
just like
eye.
a sideways.
to answer your
deep, or
question, I've
deep.
not heard of this Night's Eye.
Oh.
What is this thing?
Have any young halflings come through lately?
Oh yes, some time ago, I do remember a young halfling coming through. He went to Durnan's tomb.
Durnan's tomb.
Yeah, that was the dwarf hero that
Oh yeah.
Samala had told you about.
Yeah.
Is he the patron? Is this the his?
Oh no,
Durnan?
no.
Tomb?
Is that the archway? That's off in the
Yes,
distance?
yes, that's the archway, just on the other side of the town square. It goes into the hill.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, I have knowledge of myths and legends.
Mhm.
Would I be able to look at that symbol more and see if I can figure out from what I know in the past of who it's for?
Sure. I'm gonna give you a bane on it though.
Okay. That is fair. All right.
Don't encourage him.
I have a 14 in myths and legends. I rolled a 17. That's
Okay,
my
so-
highest.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really sure. It's a symbol, so it looks like it's. I mean, from what you can tell from what they're saying, it's somebody's symbol,
Yeah.
but you can't quite connect. And it's just because it's such a weird, like, simple symbol. It's just a circle with 3 lines, so it just doesn't stand out enough.
Okay. Yeah, I think that then Tim's just gonna write it down in the notebook. Like, okay, his symbol ? All right. So Neville probably did go to the tomb.
Do the rest of you need anything, or are you just gonna leech off of his bourbon?
Oh no, I'm not sharing. No, thank you. But they actually are paying me with peppermint sticks.
I mean, we have some squirrel stew if you'd like to have some
You
squirrel
said
stew.
you didn't have any food.
I
This guy's already untrustworthy.
you did say you didn't have any food.
Yes, that's because normally we don't serve food, but I meant I have some squirrel stew, and I would be willing to sell it to you. But it's not officially. We don't have a kitchen, so if you come across a health inspector, don't tell them about it.
I don't
Dear
understand.
Lord.
Lothar, what it means is he doesn't wash his hands properly, and these aren't the most sanitary of conditions.
I'll take 1 bowl, please. Wait. I would like. I would like
Yes.
a bowl, please.
Able? Okay.
A bowl.
I'll take a bourbon.
He would
Okay.
like squirrel bowls, which means he wants to get one for me also.
Yes.
All right,
Squirrel
so he
is
got-
a number now, right?
All right, so he goes back into the back and gets a few bowls of squirrel stew, and comes back out with bowls of squirrel stew, and gives it to you.
All for you.
I will give the stew
I will
shield
take a
stars.
step back from the bar.
And what number
As
do you
he's-
think shield is?
As he's setting the
Perfect.
squirrel stew down, you notice that on his right forearm, you see a burned scar on his right arm. That's that same symbol.
Brand.
You should be careful when you're cooking, friend.
Oh yeah, and he pulls the sleeve back down over it.
Would you mind me asking what your name is?
The answer to that question is yes.
Sure.
Yes, I'm on.
My name is Francis. Yep.
Francis.
Yep. Francis Wild.
With an I or a Y?
With a Y and it ends with an E.
Oh, of course. Oh, that's a lot of confusing names here.
You've got style, Francis Wilde.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I don't know what it is, but you have it.
So yeah, Francis.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Francis. Thank you for.
So I assume from your questions, you're intending on going to the tomb to what? Are you intending on seeking its magical properties? Is that what you're here for?
You're assuming. That makes you making an ass out of you and me.
I believe your ass is actually outside. Still,
It is. Tied up. So how about we not assume anything?
Well, it's less of an assumption and more of this is kind of the only reason people come here that aren't from here.
Well, we are here for the tomb, but more so for the young
Foliage.
halfling. Foliage.
I mean, last time I saw him, he we banned it. We don't like to let people in town to come see the foliage anymore. It just gets overcrowded. But we
Used to be a tourist.
it used to be a tourist attraction, but we closed off the road. I like being able to make timely jokes. Anyway, in our nice little Sleepy Hollow here. Anyway, so where was I? What was I talking about? I don't even remember.
The tomb.
The tomb.
Yeah, we were looking for the
tomb.
halfling. kid.
Yeah, last time I saw a halfling a few months ago, he went towards the tomb. As like I said, most visitors that come here do, and I mean, I hadn't seen him since, so I don't know. He probably wandered back off after he went in there. I don't know.
Or he never escaped.
I mean, I'm not keeping a constant eye on the place.
Have you ever gone in?
No.
I mean, you've got a mysterious tomb.
Has anybody
village.
gone in and come back out? Is there a precedence for returning back out?
Of course, people have come back out.
How
Ed?
many?
I don't know. I can't count that high.
Were they dead
Neither
or
can Lothar.
alive? He can count to 7 in turtle. It's fine.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen people go in. Sometimes locals have gone in. I mean, that's where he is. So, our leaders have gone in there to speak with him and then come back out.
Wait, he as in the fish symbol, he, right?
Yes, him.
Oh, okay.
Is he shaped
I assumed
like a
we were still
flounder?
talking about the other guy.
The short one.
Oh,
The
no.
short one? Or is this now the one that looks like a fish?
Yeah,
Does-
the guy who was here giving you money before us, the other patron.
Oh, no, he didn't give me any money. He just went straight to the tomb.
Wow. I really feel like I should come back here and sell books.
So
Is there anything else you want to know?
so everyone we're looking for is in the tomb.
Go
Is
to
that-
the tomb.
Is that where we are?
I mean,
Yes.
who else are you looking for?
The short one and the well, actually, I would like to talk to this fishman.
Well, he's in the
That's
tomb,
him.
right?
That's where he
Yes,
is.
the fishman
Yes.
is in the.
He's in the tomb.
Yes.
Now, to clarify, is he made out of fish or does he just look like fish?
I've never seen him, so I don't know.
Oh, you can't verify. But his symbol looks like a flounder. Right. So, it sounds like we need to go to the tomb, talk to the fishman, find the short man, and gouge out a knight's eye. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure.
Like Tim's just like,
Okay, hold on.
Is the short man a
One.
knight?
Stop encouraging Lothar. 2, why is Lothar all of a sudden becoming mayor of Crazy Town here?
well, even though
Who
he's
the
saying
heck put him in charge?
he's saying words that don't make sense, but the plan is
I'm not
pretty
okay
much
with
what we
you
need to
two
do.
being okay.
Francis has now walked away back over to his little area.
No, we just need to talk to the fish man, find the short man, and gouge out a night's eye in the tomb. This is all there, right? And then we get peppermint sticks on the way back. Can we get ice cream on the way back?
The ice cream place is
are
going to
a
be closed by
long
then.
way from ice cream.
Well, no, but when we get there, can we have...
I don't know. There's a lot of foliage. I'm guessing this is a pumpkin spice town, my friend.
I don't know why we are a long way from ice cream got me so much, but it did. Oh my god.
So far from ice cream.
Oh man.
The only ice cream available is pumpkin spice. You're gonna have to
I'm
deal
quite
with
all right
it.
with pumpkin spice.
No, well, okay.
Oh man.
We go.
Lothar,
So,
to the tomb. Let's
To the
away.
tomb.
Okay, we're not
you
gouging
guys
out
are gonna
anyone's eye. We're
get-
finding a ring. just
You
to
guys are gonna
clarify
get
on
my
that.
ass killed.
Well, the ass doesn't have to come into the tomb.
I was speaking literal.
wait, is that figurative?
No, I mean my actual ass.
Oh, I'm not sure how that works.
Why don't you give
is
yon
supposed to be a
innkeeper a
serious
shilling
thing,
or
right?
two to make sure that the ass is still here when we get back?
I'm not leaving it here. I'm pretty sure this shopkeep will eat my ass if I leave it here.
There goes our PG rating, Brian.
Right out the window.
I think that deserves timeout.
Oh, wow. All right. Onward to the tomb.
It was voted on.
He's gone now.
Not really voted as much recommended. All right, so what's your all's plan? What are you doing?
Go to the tomb, find the short man, the fish man, and gouge out a night's eye.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's the
I
plan.
I would prefer to coax Lothar into taking the lead because the big man with the sword should be in front, and I would like to stay behind him.
Deal.
That's fair.
We'll get you ice cream if you go in front.
Oh, ice cream. Oh. Can it be the swirl with the,
Hey,
the
Lothar.
two flavors? Yes.
If you're gonna be doing all the fighting, do you want me to hold your money pouch so you don't drop anything? You wouldn't want to lose your ice cream money during the fight.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to lose. Here, please take my ice cream money. I don't want to lose it. Thank you.
Wow, that was easy actually.
All right, so y'all start headed towards the tomb.
Let's do it.
Make sure you set aside at least 1 silver for peppermint sticks, please.
So you start headed towards the tomb. And on your way there, it's the same thing. Like you walk by and you can see like people inside their houses, kind of like look like they're hiding behind curtains, kind of looking out the window at you. Occasionally you'll see like somebody like run from one building to the next building as you're walking, and it's like eerily quiet. As you get closer to the town square, like down the road to the left, as you're approaching the tomb entrance, you look down to your left and you see a figure, like, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 meters down to your left, which is wearing like a robe with like the hood pulled up over top of their head. Shorter person, dwarven height.
We have
Is
cultists.
he a knight?
No.
No, we can't gouge out. If we
No,
gouge out his
no.
eye, it doesn't count, right? Is that-
We're not okay, first off, we're finding a ring called the Night's Eye.
Oh, it's called the Knight's Eye.
yes,
oh,
yes.
I see. I
Yeah,
see.
lost in translation.
He still doesn't get it.
NIGHT.
Like the darkness.
He doesn't know what letters are.
I've never learned to read. But yeah, and on this figure's robe, you actually do see like a gold, like embroidered symbol of that same symbol on there.
Oh boy.
Probably a cultist.
Is he the fish man? Is he the one we need to speak to?
Closer. Yes.
Closer.
Not yes. Closer. But
And as you're walking, they turn and start walking away from you.
Well, that was ominous.
Do we follow?
He was about as interested in talking to us as I was in talking to him.
So, okay.
Well, we have the thing. We have to talk to the fish man, right?
We
So-
have to talk to the fish man.
Was
we
that the
follow-
fish man?
Do we?
No. The plump and learned said that was not the fish man. Or
No.
wait, said it was not the fish man. Close. And also
follower
not enough.
of the fish man?
Oh, we don't want to
closer?
stop. We don't want to talk to a follower. That's like talking to the city guard when you're trying to talk to the mayor. It makes no sense. Let's.
Well, I didn't get a good look at him. Did he have gills?
It was obscured by a hood.
He had the symbol of the fish man.
So the fish
Let's
man himself
continue.
won't have that symbol?
I presume so.
Probably would be.
Really got
How
well.
disappointed, Lothar, will you be when there are no fish?
On a scale of 1 to turtle,
Fish.
plug.
Scaly fish.
Lobster.
So you're headed to the tomb.
Yeah, we're going to the tomb.
Let's get back on these
we
rails.
don't talk to
All
followers.
right. Sorry. I'm sorry. And, headed to the tomb.
Under my cloak, I'm going to have my dagger drawn.
Okay.
I am going to be counting Lothar's money.
It's not a lot. He spent most of it on candy.
That's
So-
fine.
As you
More than I had.
I
as you
might
get
take out a lantern, actually, depending
Okay.
on how dark.
Yeah, I mean, it's like as you're getting closer, you notice that it's dark inside, right? Like you can see the daylight going in, but it kind of ends at a certain point and continues into the darkness. And it's like late afternoon at this point, so it's not going to be daylight out for much longer, I guess. I mean, a few more hours, obviously, and the over top of the archway that leads into it, you can see that there was like some sort of symbol maybe that had been carved into it at some point that looks like it had been like chiseled off and like broken off of it. And yeah. So
Yeah.
speaking of
Look
which,
at
who
it
all
closer?
who all has what the symbol? That's what I'm saying. Is it's like whatever was there, it's just been broken away. Like
Can't see it.
yeah, it was like carved into the stone. It looks like the stone had been like broken off,
Okay.
so that whatever symbol's there is no longer there, or whatever symbol was there is no longer there.
Okay.
To answer your question, by the way, is there dark vision in this game? Nope. Nope.
I have a torch.
Lothar would like to light his torch and carry it in one of his hands.
Okay.
And his short spear in the other.
Yeah, who all... That's a good question, actually. Who all has torches and or lanterns?
I have lantern.
I have a torch.
You have a
I
torch?
have a lantern.
Oh, okay.
Maybe keep the people who have lanterns, the ones that hold the lanterns, the people with the weapons, just hold the weapons, potentially.
I mean, I can use this as a weapon.
Oh,
Swing it around like a club.
He'll bonk you good.
Yeah, rules-wise, a
set you on
torch
fire.
a torch works as like a club, but it does fire damage. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Just didn't want you guys to be at a disadvantage.
Also, in the gear section, and I don't remember what it is offhand, it gives it a rating of like based on a die size, and you should all, whether you have a lantern or a torch, just glance at that real quick, like in the gear section. Actually, I'll look it up real quick, because that's basically how reliable it is. Light
Like the
sources.
durability?
This is what happens. Once every stretch, or whenever the GM decides to be dramatic about it, he can have you roll that die to see if it goes out. Because then it's an action to relight it.
Oh, that's fun, actually.
Right?
I mean, it's
Right?
kind of terrible, but it's fun.
It's amazing. Amazing mechanic. The lanterns are a
Roll a
D8.
D8, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And the torch is a D6. So what that means is if you roll a 1, or I think it's on a 1, it goes out. Yep.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
I will make a note of that.
yep. So that's a good thing
Good to know.
keep in mind. Yeah, it's a cool mechanic that definitely will not come into play now that I've brought it up.
Nope.
And definitely not crawling through a dark cave.
Nope. 100% won't come up.
No.
This is why it was pointed out.
Yeah, the lantern is a better chance of not going out, but the torch can be used as a weapon. So it's kind of like but if you hit somebody with it, it might go out by hitting somebody with it. So, because that actually forces the roll to see if it goes
Oh.
out.
I like that. That's fun.
Right. And then it'll stop doing fire damage, and then it's just a club at that point.
Beat him to death with an unlit torch.
Yeah. It's a stick at that point.
I mean,
Don't tempt me.
I want to see that now.
Torch fight in the dark.
This is safe.
Oh, man. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be just
Yeah.
fine.
Right? Yeah. right.
Yeah, so you start
Into
heading
the
into the
darkness.
tomb, into the darkness.
is the passageway wide enough for myself and Jeremy to go shoulder to shoulder?
No, as you start to go in, it's 2 meter by 2 meter, basically,
Oh, okay.
in. So that's like one person's square and another person's square. You could move past each other easily, but it's not, yeah.
Okay.
You'd be cramped at that point.
So it's too narrow to fit my ass through?
Are you bringing the donkey down with you?
I don't think we should. I think you should leave Buttercup by the entrance.
Ah,
Does the donkey have a name?
Definitely.
no.
Well, maybe it's now Buttercup.
It's a donkey with no name.
Been through the forest on a donkey with no name.
It does not rhyme well. That doesn't flow.
Well, I'll work on it. Maybe I'll,
I think you got something there. That's going to be it.
maybe I might need to change the animal a little bit and maybe the location, but
Yeah, re-roll both of those.
yeah.
Well, the location is Rust Forest, and
Yeah.
I mean the animal is a
Ironroot.
donkey, but
It is a donkey. Yeah. I know, but for the song, it might need to be different.
Maybe workshop it. Yeah.
All right, so you start heading down into the tomb, right?
into the tomb.
All right, so you go down a little ways, and it's kind of a windy pathway. It's not like rounded windy. It's like very intentionally like carved in like angles. So like as you go in, it's like you go down a little ways. It takes a 90-degree turn to your left, 90-degree turn to your right, it turns back
So it
again to
feels
the left.
intentional.
Yeah, it feels very intentional. It doesn't feel like it was a cave. It feels like it was actually carved in this way. And I mean, and it's dwarves, so they,
Nice stonework.
yeah, it's nice stonework. But as you're going along, you can see that the like there's runes that had been carved into the wall, like that look like they'd been there for a while, but then like they've been like chiseled over, and others, kind of like etched out, and like big lines cut across them, like someone had come back through at some other point and like reworked over top of the stonework.
It's like someone took over the tomb.
That's why spell check is important. When you're chiseling a rock, there is no erasing and starting over.
You need to do a rough draft first, and then come back over. Need to write it 100 times up here.
Yeah, this was punishment for the school.
Romans, go home. So you're going down, and as you come around, so what is the order going in? Just so I know. What was it again? Lothar in the front, Black Rat, and then
Tim
what?
will go third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do
Phillips will be
you
at the
want me?
back.
Do you want me behind Lothar? Or do you want me taking up the rear? Not that I'm a capable fighter or anything.
Are you predominantly melee or what's your weapons?
Daggers.
Daggers?
I have 2 daggers, but I do not have dual wield.
Can you throw daggers? Those are throwable. Strength
Yep.
for range. Okay. That's up to you whether you want to be, you know.
I'm gonna stick to the back if that's okay,
Yep, that's fine.
and I'm gonna linger behind just a little bit, and I'm gonna try my sneaking. So I'm gonna try to move stealthily.
The
Nice.
darkness. Yeah, then
Behind
I'll
the
stay
rest of them.
behind Lothar.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 meters behind, or maybe even a little further back, basically so I can still see them, but move quietly.
Okay.
And I rolled a 9 against a 14.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Sorry, I'm moving people on a map that y'all can't see yet. So hold on a
This
second.
is terrible.
Well, I'm about to move y'all to it in a second here. So let
All
me
I see is etches and sketches.
do that.
Oh, this is fun. This is evil. This is fun.
Oh,
And there we go. Now we're on a map.
Short spear or hand axe.
So as you come around the corner, Lothar, ahead of you, you see just like right on the edge of your torch, right, Lothar?
Sir,
Right on
these
the
are-
edge of the light from your torch, you can see a door. It looks to be like a thick, heavy wooden door, but it's closed.
I believe this is the office of the fishman.
By the way, each one of you has a light source associated with you. So if you click on your if you click beside it and you can click both of those things by highlighting it and all three, you and the torch. If you just click on you, it'll just move you or the torch, but you can move you and the torch by kind of left,
Dragging the
holding
window.
down left and selecting
Drag a
all.
window over you and the torch.
Yep.
And it'll be.
Yep. Precisely.
Okay, got it.
And then you can move you and your torch and or lantern.
Cool.
And so that's what you see is a doorway. Same thing. It has what appears to have been a symbol carved into the door, but has been cut away. The symbol that was on it, and it looks like this other symbol had been cut over top of it.
I feel like this his guy cult thing took over this place.
I give this work earthworm stars. It's not very good.
Kind of rough.
So
It was
what
like
do you-
they started out well, and then it went all downhill.
And it's the same symbol, right? The fish symbol.
yeah, it's crudely the other symbol, whatever was there, had been cut away and looks like it had been cut off, basically, or chiseled off of it, and this other one kind of carved in its place.
Okay, cool.
it's about an upside down triangle on a circle.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was picturing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Do you want me to open the door,
Nope.
or should I wait for the rest of you?
I think open the door. Black Rat kind of fell behind.
Yeah, you
I
go
did.
ahead and open that door while I'm well down the hallway from you.
Tim's keeping distance, but
So on because we're using Roll20, you guys are actually able to open these doors by clicking on them.
Yeah.
So if you left click on it, it'll open it up. when you want to open the door.
When you're ready.
Are we ready? Are we all prepared to go through this door?
Yes.
I
Open the
think-
door on the count of Wakadoo. It doesn't matter what I say. He's going to open it. When he
Wakadoo.
wants.
Yeah.
Did you guys want me
before-
to check the door first?
Too late.
Too late.
Okay. Just asking.
It appears to have been unlocked, so that's good.
Um,
Yeah, so you open the door. As you
Tim's
step
stepping.
through, you can see to your north, you see statues that look like they've been broken. To your south, you can see the same thing, statue that looks like it's been broken. Like the head's been knocked off, the arms have been knocked off. Maybe like part of the torso's still there. Same kind of thing, you can see like runes and maybe like paintings on the walls of these like as you're looking at it, it's like these old paintings, right? But like maybe they've faded or, other things have been like drawn over top of them and like scratched out, like faces scratched out and stuff like that.
Now, Tim, there is a direction to the north and to the west.
okay.
Would you like to go to the north or the west?
Well, can you let me through first, please?
Oh,
You can actually, that's the other thing too. You can actually move through a ally square.
Okay.
But I will move out of the way.
Yeah.
For you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So-
it's respectful.
There is one to the north, and he points to the south. And
Yeah.
there is one to the west, and he points to the north.
All right. So, Tim, to your north, the north side of our map, you see another set. You see like a set of double doors to the north.
Yeah, I see that. First, very quick, I want to look at the statues.
Mhm.
Do they seem to be dwarven statues or
Yeah,
anything?
yeah. They appear to be like, if you looked at like the body build and like the proportions, they seem to be like a larger scale version of a dwarven statue. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a human scale statue, they're never like 1-to-1. They're always like a little bit bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like, yeah, so it's like that kind of ratio, but you can tell by like the body proportions that it's dwarven,
And they've been taken down or toppled.
smashed and like
Yeah.
broken.
Okay. You said the south was north, right?
The west.
The west.
The
Okay,
west.
yeah, the west was
Yeah,
north.
he got turned around. Black Rat, to the south, you can see another set of double doors, but one of them, of the two doors, is actually open, like cracked
Okay.
open.
Terrifying.
And roll me a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Actually, or is it awareness? Sorry. This is me learning the game at this point. Because there's a difference, right?
There
I think
is.
Spot hidden is a bit more of an investigation.
Yeah,
versus-
go with awareness. Go with awareness.
Okay. That's an 18. That's a fail.
Do you want to push it? You all
Sure.
can roll this, by the way, this awareness.
Oh, that's a pass. Hey.
That also means I forgot to point out, if you push it, you automatically take a condition. So,
Okay.
I don't feel
so
like
do you
Lothar
want to take a
rolled very
condition,
well.
and which condition is it that you want to take? Because I'll give you that option now, and you can take back your push if you want to.
No, I'll continue with the push, and I will take a. What kind of conditions are there? I'm just looking for the conditions.
Are they under the stats?
What it'll do is it'll give you a bane on any skill associated with that, basically. So for like exhausted was the one that Willow took earlier.
Yep.
Yep.
So I will go with dazed.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Interesting.
I just
that's- What's that one for? What is that?
that one's for agility,
Oh, okay. Okay. It's an interesting
and
choice.
I'm dazed because I'm underground. I don't like being underground. I'm in the stone. It's very dark. I'm disoriented. I think I may have just seen something. I'm getting a little dizzy.
Actually, what it is you hear coming from the doors to the south. You hear like two voices. They sound like they're talking louder, but it sounds kind of muffled. But it's like like coming from the area to the south.
I am going to immediately kind of gesture to everybody else to be quiet. Like, just shh. Shh, quiet. No noise.
Some kind of eldritch horror in there.
Do you guys hear this? Do you hear this?
I don't hear anything.
After you pointed out, everybody but Lothar hears it. You said you don't hear it. I was
Don't. No.
and I didn't want to take away your character agency.
Take away agency. Of course not. No. What are we hearing? What is it?
Voices.
Hush.
Voices.
Voices.
Yeah, low. I
Is
do
it the
hear
fish
voices. It may be the fish man.
Oh, well, don't we want to talk to the fishman? Shouldn't we just go speak with him?
There's two voices?
Two voices.
Sounds like two people.
It does sound like two people.
So the fishman
I'm going-
and the
And the
knight
short man.
and the short man. That's the one.
We've already found them both. Mission successful.
You're the
Let's
one
go.
feeding into him. Can you maybe... Are you able to look around the corner and see them?
I'll sneak towards the door.
Okay.
I have a bane on agility, so...
I think at this point,
That's fun.
Tim's also probably going to take out...
Oh, we're still good. We're still good.
Sword. Yes.
Do you want me to come with you? He said too loudly.
All right, so you. All right, so you start headed to the south to try to
Yep.
look in the door.
I'm
All
going
right.
to sneak to the corner and try to peek through the door.
Okay.
Cat
can-
wants to be in shot.
Yeah, oh, she does. She's brutal.
All right, so you move down to the door, and you can see that it continues to head south a little ways, and then it cuts over to the east.
Can I hear what they're
And-
saying any plainer?
You can't quite make out what they're saying, but it definitely sounds like they're probably behind another set of doors, is what it is. So it sounds like
Oh, okay.
voices on the other side of the door. Based on the tone, it kind of sounds like they're arguing,
Oh.
but yeah.
I turn around, look back at everybody, and just shrug my shoulders.
And then you hear cling, 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 cling,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
cling, cling.
we
Sounds
should
like a fight.
go in the opposite way.
When you look at that, I'd say it sounds like the door to the north is the way to go. Unless we all want to be stabbed.
Yeah, I think Tim may start at least looking up this way to see if there's anything here, just as we're kind of hanging out in this room.
Yeah, I mean, you look and it's just the two double doors and they're closed, and you don't hear anything coming from those doors. But same kind of thing. They're like, there's like elaborate carvings on them that also look like they've been chiseled, and as you look around, Tim, specifically, it looks like graffiti. Like that, these things have been like defaced, and yeah.
Very interesting. All right.
And also, Tim, based on your, I'm just going to give you this because your score's high enough on like myths and legends. You look around and it looks like the paintings and the murals and stuff that's been, covered over with other profane etchings and things like that look like depictions of like heroic battles and stuff like that. Like it's like these scenes of like, you're assuming like this Durnan guy, like different battles that he had been in, and victories of his, and it's all like graffitied over and defaced. Yeah.
They defaced the heroic dwarf and covered it with their own symbol, or at least his guy's symbol.
Yeah, it's either that or like this face has been scratched out, or like
That one's got
vulgar
a dunce hat on
symbols
it.
drawn on it, things like that.
All right, cool. All right, Tim's probably gonna come back down. And it's like, okay, there's some shenanigans going on over there.
Yes, I believe what you did was called splitting the party. That was very, very brave of you, I must admit.
Also, from where you are right now, Black Rat, if you look to the northeast, you can see that it curves back around and heads back north.
Okay.
And like right on the edge of your vision, to the far east, right there, is a portcullis that seems to be closed with like a grate.
Oh, okay. I vote I gently close this door and we all go north.
Yeah.
So you want to close this door?
Yeah, I don't want to head to
Gently
Stabbertown.
close this door.
But that is the north. I don't.
Closed it. Let me just close this on the way out. Thank you.
So you want to go
gently
west?
close this door and go hard to starboard.
Harvard. Nope, don't got that one.
Yeah, I think avoid confrontation if we can.
Oh, I know which way that is. I have seamanship.
I know of pirate ships.
And that obviously works underground.
Obviously.
It's a submariner.
Subterraner.
Subterraner. You're right. I'm sorry. Subterraner.
Right.
Lothar didn't know that.
So
He's pretty sure that's the sauce on noodles. North.
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 Wait,
North.
would you Tim? Would you like me to still go in front?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. Are we going to go to that way or that way? He points, to the west and to the north. Just because I don't want to throw extra directions without
Yeah.
leaving character. That's going to get super confusing after a long time.
I'm thinking going through the door.
The door. Is
Doors.
that a window, Ref?
Where?
Oh.
No, that was the
the-
portcullis. That's the portcullis. It's a closed
Oh.
portcullis.
Okay. I got you. The door's to the north. All right.
Doors
Very
to-
well.
Onward.
On the count of 3. 3!
Wow, that was the closest
No,
encounter
Lothar.
I've done.
So you open up the door and barge right through heedlessly.
Yep,
And,
that sounds right.
Yeah. So in the center, you see a fountain in the center of this room, and it's, I don't know, what is that, like 10 meters across, and looks like it goes in further. To your left, you see, to your left, you can see bones, like a pile of just like bones. And to your north, same thing, on the right-hand side of that fountain, you can see bones. Right. From the fountain, there's actually is liquid in it, but it has like this reddish brown kind of tint to it.
Don't drink it. It's not bourbon.
But what if it is strawberry jam?
Only one way to find out.
No. Oh. If it's
So-
flowing smoothly, it's probably not strawberry jam.
So Lothar, as you start heading into the room and kind of walking around right there, you hear a voice come from the back of the room. This deep voice. Who's entered my chambers? And you see this large... imagine this image isn't what it looks like. Imagine it has more fish features.
Oh,
wait.
dear.
It has
It does
more
have
fish-like
fish
features. Yeah. It has like fish-like features and like an eel-like tail, and he's kind of covered in this like ichor, like this black, slimy stuff, and he just Who's entering my chambers?
It
I
is
am
actually
Lothar.
a damned
Are-
fish man.
Are you the fish man? We've been looking for the fish man.
I wouldn't go so far as to call me a fish man, but if you wish, I'm definitely not one of your, quote, men.
Well, I mean, it's just words, right? It's just a name, Fishman, man. Right. Anyway, there is a symbol for the Fishman. It's the circle with the.
Why are you here?
lines. We're here to talk to the Fishman, find the short man, and gouge out a knight's eye.
The short man.
The short man.
A young halfling?
That's the one.
Oh, yes, I remember him. He came through here some time ago.
Sorry.
Did he leave here some time ago?
He left my chambers and headed down into the burial chamber, and he points behind him.
Okay.
Oh dear.
He went that way alone, as is tradition.
Now, is that a soup you have in the large bowl there, the fountain?
Lothar, no. Lothar.
No, this is just the groundwater here. It's
The groundwater.
high in iron.
Oh.
Hence the name. I get it now.
Oh, because the iron wood, is it a wood tea? Is it
It's
made
a
out of the
root.
iron wood tea?
Sure.
Ironroot.
Iron root.
It's root tea, which does exist.
Well, so you're not the fish man, and the little man went through there.
I don't know. I think this might be the fish man.
Maybe the fishman.
Are you sure he's not a fish man? He
You
said he's not.
You do notice that while you're talking to him, Black Rat, I'll say that you notice this. You notice that he's just like, it seems like he has something in his hand, like a small object that he just is like rolling between his fingers. You know what I mean? Like he's just kind of
Yep.
fidgeting with this thing. You know, it just seems like a small little trinket, basically. And the closer you look, it looks like it's a ring.
Of course. Of course, it's a ring.
He kind of puts it into a little pouch he has and pulls out something else. And it's I don't know, maybe like it's a little figurine. And he's just kind of like looking at it while you're all talking to him.
If you don't mind me asking,
Yes.
bit of a personal question.
I'm curious where this is going.
I'm going to guess boxers.
What is your question, man who is yelling from the hallway?
Yeah, Tim may like open the other door and like
I have a
begin slightly-
personal question from the hallway.
Yes, you in the back.
Yeah. Why are there bones here? Where did these come from?
Oh. These are people who have failed at their attempts.
Their attempts.
Oh, dear.
To do what?
To visit the burial chamber.
What's that you have there?
Oh, this? Just a trinket.
Yeah. What is it? It's curious.
Ooh, trinkets.
Ooh, shiny.
It's just a figurine, a token someone left here at one point.
Do you have any others?
Oh, I have many.
Do you have a ring?
I did.
Did or do?
I'm gonna stick with did.
Well, then,
Do you mean this one? And he holds up the ring that he was just fiddling with and goes, and it disappears.
Oh,
He's a magician.
yeah, we should probably run.
I saw one of them at a birthday party one time. It was delightful.
May I just ask, what is your objective here? What are you after?
Why are
We
we
seek a
talking to the
half-day.
fishman?
You're the one who said we needed to find the fishman.
Oh. Well, we need to find the short man and the ring.
Oh,
Well, I think we just found the ring too, and the fishman has it.
the short man went to the burial chamber alone, as I said is tradition, and he went with his ring.
Did the short man fail
So then we just
his
go-
attempt? at
Did the short
entering?
man what? And so we just what? Complete questions, people. I don't understand.
Did the short man fail his attempt to enter the burial chamber?
I mean, he entered the burial chamber.
Was he breathing when he did that?
Yes.
how long ago?
Oh. Sometime.
Lothar starts walking towards the burial chamber. Good, then we'll follow the man into the burial chamber.
All right. So as you go around, you start seeing more of those bones. And he kind of like speaks up. He's like, just to warn you, only one soul is allowed to enter the threshold to the burial chamber.
Phillips doesn't have a soul. He's a merchant.
Is now when you say one,
Is this because I'm a ginger?
now when you say one, do Tim, the plump and loaded, he said one.
Uno, eins.
That means only one person. So let's say
And there are
you.
how many of us?
4.
4. Right. Is that's not one. They're not,
That's not one. That's more than
they're
one.
not the same. Now, should we draw straws?
Oh no, you're going.
I'm going. All right, I will go find the
Oh,
short
it
man.
is you.
Oh no.
I will happily find the short man.
Is there anything else you want me to hold before you go?
One more day.
Nice. Ref, can I say the one ration I have is
In this game, it's
peppermint
Game
sticks?
Master.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so accustomed to it. Game
That's why
Master.
I've got it underneath my name.
He
Game
can't
Master.
read.
Hey, I'm so deep in character. I'm doing like Daniel Day-Lewis, man. I'm
Method
now
acting,
illiterate.
yep.
Um,
Sorry, what
I'm
was
a
the question?
dude. Pretending to be another dude.
Pretending to be another dude.
can I just assume that my one ration is just peppermint sticks?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Now, Wilson, yes, hold on to my peppermint sticks. I will take one with me. And he puts one in his mouth. And, okay, now I'll go see the short man. Is it right around this way? Around these bones? These are very gross. You should get someone to clean these up. I give this slug
It's
star.
not polite to enter someone's house and talk about their interior decorating.
I'm sorry, you live here? I thought this was your office.
Still not a good thing to do.
Well, what was your question, Jeremy? As you were crawling over these remains of corpses?
Oh, I didn't really have one. I'm just
Oh,
gonna keep going.
okay.
Just rolling on.
Just commenting on the poor interior design.
And the fact that he needs to have the cleaning lady come fix this shit because there's bones everywhere.
All right, so you go walking past him. He kind of watches you walk back that way. He's like, good luck.
Do I need a ticket? Do you validate parking?
No.
Okay.
Does that mean my ass
Armband in
is
case
gonna
I
get
want to
towed?
leave and go back in.
This is such a bad idea.
All right, Jeremy.
Oh, that means they're going to
Hey.
tow my ass.
Hold on, Jeremy, stop moving.
I stopped.
Stop moving. Okay. So you start headed down this hallway. Roll me a spot hidden.
Oh no.
No, this is not good. This is not
Where is that? Oh, okay. Bane Boone.
Just a normal flat one.
Just a normal flat. Fingers crossed, people.
You got this.
I got a 4 over a 3.
Yep. So there's a hallway.
You are human, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yep. So you're walking down the hallway.
You do have the adaptive ability, which you can choose to roll another skill of your choice if you
She's
can make
right.
it make sense.
You have to spend willpower to do this, but you also got to make it make sense. So
No.
because we're learning the game, I'll let you do it if you want to.
I don't. No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So Lothar's headed down the hallway. The rest of you, we cut back over to the room with the fountain and the big fish man, who's definitely not a demon, by the way. Totally not a demon.
Yeah, looks safe.
Definitely not a demon.
No, of course not.
Jeremy, you might need to left click that on the other thing. Sorry, I
Dang
shouldn't have
it.
done that. So the rest of you, you're sitting there, and he watches Lothar go around the corner. Lothar, you can go ahead and move straight down to that wall if you want to. The next one south of you. And he looks over at the rest of you and he says, "You know, the specifics of one soul may enter is quite specific. Like one, quote, soul. If the rest of you would like to follow him, I can arrange that."
Sure.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good.
I will follow.
What I mean by that is you would have to give me your soul to hold on to, of course.
Oh,
Is it like a loan type situation? Do you like just do you keep it for a while, then give it back, or is it like a forever deal?
I will definitely keep it for a while, and we'll see how that plays out.
Now, is there like an item we could trade for? Like, I give you my soul, you give me like the bathroom key until I bring it back?
It's attached to a hubcap.
I bring it back, you give me my soul back, you get the bathroom key back, you know?
Yeah, we'll say there's a coach check. I'll give you a ticket for your for your soul.
You know what? I wasn't using it anyway.
What's your item? Like every one of you had like a thing, like a trinket, a whatever
Memento.
memento.
Mentos.
I have a snazzy pipe.
So he kind of points at you and he says, "For yours, I would need that snazzy pipe."
You want to smoke? All you had to do was ask. I've got the best tobacco this side of... Where are we?
Sure. This side of the ironwood.
That's so like scary though. Like, where are we? Hold on. How did we get here?
But you can pass, and all you have to do is give me that, and that small token of yours will represent your soul, if you will.
Okay, I pack it, I spark it, I take 3 or 4 nice long puffs off of it, and then I hand it to him.
He reaches out.
I hesitate before I actually put it in his hand. What's your name, sir?
That would be something you would have to learn on your own.
I'd just like to know who I'm making a deal with. What can I call you?
The rest of the town calls me him.
Him. Well,
He's
him,
got his hand out.
this is a very fine smoke, and I pass it to him.
He, as you set it in his hand, and he kind of closes his hand, and it vanishes. He says, "You may go ahead."
All right. Farewell. See you guys.
Bye. If we
You feel a burning sensation on that arm that you just handed him the pipe with.
Psoriasis again.
Yep, psoriasis. But like on your forearm, you just like
That's it. Marked. I look down and I guarantee there's a brand.
Yep.
which means
The rest of
that
you?
if let's say we are able to survive the burial chamber, would we be granted what your actual name is?
Perhaps. Maybe I will just tell you.
In exchange?
For your soul? He smiles.
I'll exchange my soul for your name.
Okay. Now your mementos were the tattoos, right?
No, my mementos were my memento was a wooden figurine, which I decided is a little duck.
Hey,
Okay.
quackers.
So the tattoos are cooler, so I'm going to say that's what happens. So he reaches over with his hand and like gestures like this, and your tattoos just come off of you.
Now where will I go if I'm lost?
And then
I'm
he
really
leans
glad we didn't attack this guy.
Yeah.
and then he leans forward and he says, you feel like this burning sensation on your arm, same thing. And he says, "Look on your arm."
Tim looks down at his arm.
As you look, you see that same symbol, like that scar of it, but then it starts to form into letters. And it spells out a name.
Well, he doesn't want us to know.
Yep.
Charles. His name is Charles.
Charles?
It says Bill.
Man, what a Bill the Demon. Nice.
Demon Bill. Good
You
old
also
Demon Bill.
may enter.
It's Bill Nye the Demon Guy.
Bill Nye the Demon.
Bill Nye the fish guy.
That's it. That's it.
That's why you can say he was the fish man. He's the fish guy.
That's why we can't say his name because, legal reasons.
It's Bill Guy.
Yeah.
Bill Guy the fish man.
the fish man. Tim's going to nod for going forward and just kind of look down at the name one more time and go around and look back at Phillips to be like, what are...
So he steps forward to Ellis. I'm sorry, Phillips, and says, "And you? Are you planning on staying here as well with me?"
Yeah, I was just gonna wait here. I mean, I got some more coin than I started with. I got peppermint sticks. You got anything to trade for some peppermint sticks?
No.
You got some cool stuff in that pouch.
Okay, Black Rat, roll me a spot hidden.
Tim's gonna...
Spot hidden.
Yep.
Yay, that's a pass. 5.
So as you're going down the hallway, you see these holes all along the hallway, like on the walls. They're probably maybe 3-4 inches, like holes, and they're like peppered all across the hallway, like a whole bunch of them. And as you kind of like glance in, you can see that there's like, you see just the tip of spikes inside of there.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Uh-oh.
This is not good. We are in a booby-trapped hallway.
A what?
Lothar, you see behind you, you see Black Rat. What are y'all doing?
Lothar,
Lothar, hold up.
Wait, what? Where are we holding?
Wait.
I'm waiting.
The hallway is trapped. Do you
ahead of
remember,
me or behind? Because nothing happened when I walked through earlier.
Watch your step. Be careful. Do you remember that seaside cafe and the little fried meat that came on sticks?
Oh, yes, the chicken satay. Yes.
We will be meat on sticks if we're
I
not
don't-
careful.
Well, that's unfortunate. I bet the fish man would eat us.
There's a good chance. There's a very good chance.
Very well. I will watch my feet.
Would you like me to take the lead?
Oh, no, it's entirely up to you. He said in character and out of character, yes, please. Or else we will all die.
Follow me close. If anything comes, you bonk it and I'll stab it.
But that sounds fantastic. I will bonk it, stab it, slash it, beat it, bop it.
Bop it.
Twist it,
All the-
poke it.
Yes, you see where I'm getting at. Yes. All right. You go first, and I will twist it, bop it, beat it, poke it, stab it, slash it. Set it on fire.
Tim, roll spot hidden also.
All right.
See if you notice those things.
That is a 1.
You
Hey!
100%. You're like, oh crap! This is a booby-trapped hallway,
This is not good.
and you get the feeling that some sort of mechanism will basically push spikes out of these holes in the walls.
All right, cool. Push spikes. Be very, 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 very careful. Spikes and walls.
And
I'm gonna move ahead
for
very
that,
slowly.
doesn't she get to click spot hidden? For
Yeah, you get to put
Oh.
a tick on spot hidden. So,
Fun. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being so kind.
Thank you for following the rules.
I mean,
All right. So Tim will start going down the hallway very carefully, keeping an eye on his feet and general area around him, just to make sure that he doesn't step on anything, because that seems very likely.
Yep.
So I guess, can I go down to the end?
Yeah, you can follow them. Like, yeah.
Lothar's going to stay one square behind Black Rat the whole time.
Okay.
Honestly, that's
So we cut back over to the fountain room.
Black Rat.
So
If
what's
you
your
wanna-
name?
Go back there.
I'm Wilson Phillips.
Wilson Phillips. That's a strange name. Where are you from, Wilson Phillips?
I am from a small village with a lot of ugly people.
Let me ask you a question. What is your opinion of squirrel stew?
Well, I didn't really care for it.
Me either. I don't really like it either. Why aren't you joining your friends?
Well, I'm afraid that I won't get my soul back.
Well, that's a strange fear to have.
I think that's a pretty legitimate fear to have. I only get one of those.
Yes, you only do get one of those.
So, I mean, I got peppermint sticks. You could hold on to my ass.
I mean, also, the rule is only one soul may cross the threshold to the burial chamber. That's all the way down at the end of the hall.
Okay, so
We're not even there yet.
So you mean to tell me like I could follow behind them without giving you my soul?
Of course.
No.
People can do
What?
whatever they wish.
I don't know why they did. The rest of the people didn't ask this. You seem very nice. Anyway, it seems like you've gathered quite a few trinkets. Is there anything that you'd be like willing to sell or part with or make a trade for?
No, none of these.
No? All right.
No. There are a bunch of trinkets in the burial chamber room, though.
But that's yet again still involves my soul, and I'm not a big fan of that.
As I said, people can do whatever they wish.
What
They
do
just
you
must
want?
suffer the consequences of their choices.
What do you want for my soul? Wait a
Oh,
second.
I was
what?
just going to hold on to it so that you may...
Right, but why
Go
does
down the
everybody
hallway.
give you things to take their soul?
Because that's the thing that represents them. That is the thing that contains their soul.
That guy's soul's in his pipe?
Yep.
What's my soul in?
I don't know. What is your soul in?
I don't know.
What was your... Well, you had like a memento, didn't you?
Get a bone whistle.
I believe your soul is in that. And he points at the pocket that contains your bone whistle.
Oh. All right. You can have it. But if you get your cooties all over this blowing in my bone whistle, I'm going to be pissed.
Don't worry, I won't.
Yeah.
He holds out his hand.
Don't blow in my bone whistle while I'm gone. I'll sit my bone whistle in his hand.
Go ahead.
Phrases I didn't expect to hear.
Really?
All right.
You still haven't learned who we are yet?
I
yeah.
should have.
So you can head. He gestures if you wish. You may proceed.
I wish. Bye, fish.
All right, the rest of you can move down to that end of the hall if you want to. At this point, you would have been able to make it to the end of the hall. Black Rat, as you get there, you look up directly ahead, like above you, and between you and the door, there's another. You can make out the slot where there's like where a portcullis would drop, and
Oh, good.
so it would like block off you from the door where you're at right now if it dropped.
Can I check for any mechanisms, any kind of trigger or pressure plate or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll actually give it to you because you rolled high enough on your spot hidden. You actually, by looking at it, feel like opening the door is the thing that drops the portcullis and makes the spikes come out.
Oh, good.
I was going to ask if there were chicken sticks, chicken stick holes where we're at.
Chicken stick
Yes.
hole.
Yeah,
Amazing.
okay.
Uh-huh.
So there's chicken stick holes. All right.
Yep.
So if the trap goes,
Split.
we're chicken on a stick. Got it.
I don't think I'm smart enough to disarm this.
Lothar can do it.
No, no.
Unless it's planned through brute force. I'm not sure about that. How would one even disarm? Like, what would be used for that?
For disarming a trap?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not 100%
Sleight
sure.
of hand, maybe?
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Somebody talk while I'm looking the thing up and fill this in.
Okay.
Man. It's actually really refreshing to play the dumb character for a chance because you guys are like waffling over what to do and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's so good.
Like normally I'm the one fretting over like, oh god, what do we do? What do we do?
It's like a brain off character, like
Yeah.
you're just chilling. You know what your objective is, which is to count to Count the turtle, and you're good.
Yeah, one to turtle. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's perfect.
I'm completely out of my element. Rogue is not my my typical at all.
Oh no.
No.
What is your typical character? Just out of curiosity.
Usually fighters or paladins. Like I tend to go there. I did have a bard that I really liked. I had a bard who became a horrible drunkard just because our dice rolls in the first session were so bad.
Oh yeah.
So he was
Naturally.
he was a total drunkard and was constantly plastered. But he was fun. He was a lot of fun.
I love playing I love playing bard characters. They are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Charismatic.
I just whimsical.
Mm-hmm.
Whimsical.
Yeah.
Willow, what about you?
I usually go between like druids and rangers is usually my go-to when I build a character. Which
Ranger's good too, yeah.
Yeah, rangers are fun, especially if you get those really high bonuses to range attacks. It's like, I have a plus 14 to hit, so does a 32. And my DM despises me, but it's great.
All right,
Those favorite enemies.
So I'm gonna say it's sleight of hand. I agree with Steve. That's actually right, because that'd be the same thing for like picking a lock for a door. So I'm gonna say that's what it would be. But knowing how the trap functions, that opening the door, portcullis drops, spikes come out. If you want to justify your way of disarming the trap with something else, I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can. And I'm kind of thinking, how am I disarming this? You know, like, am I looking around the door frame for a mechanism for some kind of a trigger that I can like snip?
I've got a halfway decent sleight of hand.
I'm going to confer with the gang and tell them what I see. Like, you know, this when we open this door, there's going to be a portcullis drop that'll trap us in this hallway, or trap all but one of us maybe. And all of those chicken skewers are going to come out of the wall.
What now? What if?
No, there won't be any chicken on them.
No, that is unfortunate. I wish there should be. I'm going to talk to the fishman later and tell him that there should be chicken on these sticks. No, I was going to say, what if we just jam something in there, stick it in there so it doesn't fall?
You have a spear. Would that be tall enough to kind of...
No.
Short spear.
No. This is for stabbing people, not doors.
That still doesn't stop the chicken skewers, though.
No. But
unless does it activate through the, like, if the door goes, does the chicken skewers go?
Seems that way.
Who has the best crafting out of you? I'm going to say that's another thing.
I have a 4.
I got a 5. I got a 12 sleight of hand, though.
Steve, what do you got for crafting?
I have zip for crafting. I do have 14 on sleight of hand, but I'm rolling with a boon.
Lothar has a 7
14,
for crafting.
All of you go ahead and roll it, and if someone succeeds, I'll tell you something.
For
There we go.
crafting?
Yes. I'm kind of playing it fast and loose at this point.
Okay.
All right, we're going crafting.
Nope.
No.
I got 5 out of 5.
Yeah, there we go. There
We got a 2.
Wilson Phillips. Yeah.
See, someone's competent here.
Wait, Steve, did you get it too?
I did. I got a 2 against a 5. Yep.
Both of you kind of realized that since it's all hooked together with the portcullis, if you can stop the portcullis from dropping, that would keep the spikes from coming out also.
Okay.
Now, do we know what causes the portcullis to fall?
Opening the door.
Opening the door, yeah.
Yeah, you're fairly certain that like the mechanism's like if the door opens, it'll, and that's when it comes down. So, yeah.
I can see.
So what I'm saying is it's either going to be a sleight of hand on the door or let's say some other skill that you can justify stopping the portcullis from dropping.
Brute strength.
if you want to try that.
I think that's a decent option. Yeah.
But then I got to hold it the whole time, don't I?
While everyone else goes by you. Yep.
I would say like I don't have the boon or the bane, so sleight of hand is 12 for me. But what's your strength?
If it's brute strength, is it just the strength roll under my strength? Right?
I believe it's under your base chance, is it?
It's
okay.
Yeah. Yep. You're yeah.
Which would be half your.
Yep.
So, okay, so that would be like a 7.
I got a 6.
I mean, if anyone's got the best brute strength, it's Lothar.
Oh, yeah, that's the only thing he's got. Okay, so just the base chance, and it's the skill that doubles it. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're better off with sleight of hand, because at least we still have a. We got to take the lower, but still.
Well, no, we only have to take the lower with Steve at 14.
Yeah,
me at 12, I get it just straight.
Okay, now hear me out. I will stand under the portcullis. You try to disarm it, and if it falls, I will attempt to catch it. Game
Dangerous
Master, does that sound
assault
like a valid plan?
Deal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do sleight of hand on the door and see if I can figure anything out there.
Okay, and you don't have a lockpick set, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to say it has a bane then for that reason.
That's 2 banes. Oh no.
2 banes?
Wait, why is it 2? Oh, yeah.
He's already
I'm-
baned.
I'm still dizzy. I'm not at my best.
Nope. No. We're sure we don't want.
But
Wilson
as
to
long
roll.
as you don't roll a demon, you can push the roll. So.
And
And exhaust myself again.
Well, you'd have to
Yeah.
pick
What
a
am I
new
rolling?
condition. You have to pick a new condition
Yeah.
at that point.
So what I'm rolling 3 20s.
Yeah.
Also, humans can do the thing where they pick a different skill to use for something.
He's an elf.
I know, but I was pointing it out
Okay.
for
Okay.
elves have something else. What is their thing? Getting rid of conditions by meditating, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, but I got to do it for a shift, I believe.
I thought it was a stretch.
Or maybe it's a stretch, yeah. Yeah, and I can't be interrupted. Like when I'm in my trance, I can't be woken up or whatever.
Right.
that's really handy.
Yeah.
is.
Well, no, he gets more healing because you can do that anyway with a normal stretch rest. But he gets to heal more and or do get rid of another condition in that situation or something like that. I don't remember the specifics of it, but that might be mostly irrelevant to now unless you want to stop and do that.
No, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna roll 3 20s. Guys, everybody, get ready.
Lothar standing under the portcullis, ready to catch it.
All right, so Black Rat's at the door,
Yep.
and Lothar is, you would have to be swapped, yeah. And then where are the rest of you gonna be?
Yeah.
Is it holes all the way down this hallway, like all
Yes.
the way back?
Yep.
Okay, then
Like a lot.
I mean, I guess just in the hallway, maybe just a little bit back so that people have the room to work. Oh gosh. This is gonna be safe, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're all gonna die.
Yes, it's very safe. Don't call OSHA. This is very safe.
Okay, so I rolled a 6,
What are
an
you?
11, and a 19.
Oh, no!
Can always push.
You can push it if you want.
Is that re-rolling all
Yeah.
of them?
It's re-rolling all of them, yeah. As long as you don't have a demon, you can re-roll it.
No demons. Let's do
But
it.
you're going to take another condition, so you have to pick a different condition to take this time.
It's gonna be on strength.
Okay.
Exhausted.
2, 3, and 3.
Nice.
Get him, Steve.
Yeah, you're hired again, Steve.
All right. Well, all right. So you're over at the door, Black Rat, right? To disarm the mechanism at the door. Like that was where it was. So you're right by the door, and you're like reaching up, and there's just like you know what? You tell me what it looks like, however the mechanism was set up.
I start fiddling with the dagger. I'm kind of sliding it along the edge, shimmying it around, shimmying it around the door frame, and it clinks against a small metal plate that's buried just in front of the hinge. So when the door would swing inward, it would release the pressure on this plate and trigger all of the good times. So when I find that, at this point, I'm starting to get a little bit woozy. I'm already faint and dizzy from being underground, and I just don't like it down here. It smells. The fishman has me unnerved, and now I'm starting to question my belief in a soul and whether or not it was accurate. So, I'm just, it's all too much, man. I'm starting to crack, and I find the plate, and I just rest my hand on it, and I push the door. And as I'm doing it, like when I push the door in, I feel my body going a little bit weak, a little bit numb. I'm just like, I'm about to kill everybody. And I push the door, and nothing happens.
Yep, and you push the door open.
Yeah, I push the door open. I still have my hand on the pressure plate that would trigger the portcullis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold it there, and I'm just going to wave my hand to tell everybody to go through the doorway.
Oh, Black Rat, thank you.
Should I stay here? I'll stay here, and just in case the portcullis decides to fall on its own.
I think you're okay.
Tim, no, it's fine. Tim, Phillips, Wilson, it's I think you're good to pass now. Black Rat has the door open.
All right, you'll stay there.
Yeah, I'll wait for the portcullis. When you get through, then I will also come.
Okay. So Tim will go through.
All right, so Tim and Wilson, you both enter into the room, and you can see there's just like stuff everywhere. There's just like bits and pieces of like trinkets that people would have left, just random assortment of shit. And so don't necessarily think it's shields and barrels and stuff. I just use this to represent random shit.
No, shields and barrels, of course.
So yeah, but I mean, it looks like it's like just piles of random things, like items that people would have had.
Random crap.
Right. But Tim, you do kind of remember that whole thing about like leaving a memento of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
That was the thing that was supposed to like give you, some kind of power or whatever. That was part of that legend.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you see random stuff, and you can see this room goes back a little ways, and right at the edge of your vision and where the light is, you can see the wall there straight north of you, Tim. And that's about as far as you can see right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's fine in here. Can come through. As far as I know. Can I move up a little bit?
Black Rat, would you like me to go through the door first, or do...
Go ahead.
Okay.
I got this.
All right. Good job with the door, by the way. Very well done. Phillips, can I have my peppermint sticks back, please?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody roll me an awareness.
Woo!
Yay!
Success. 6.
4 over a 3.
Oh my god.
Too busy
17
eating
over
peppermint
a
sticks.
12.
Doing great.
10 over a 10.
Well,
Oh.
10 out of 10. That's a success because it's at the skill. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So those of you that succeeded, you hear this noise coming from, like, you see that hall to the north on the far western side. You can see it goes back a little ways. And coming from down that way, Tim and Gallivander, Black Rat, and if there anybody else did.
Nope.
I think, well, no, that was it. You can hear, and then you hear this, like,
Oh dear.
sound sounds like metal being drug across the ground as this minotaur comes stepping out from the shadows, and we're going into initiative. So, yay!
Yay! Fun, right? Oh no.
I just peed a little.
Was it because you sneezed?
It's the age.
All right, so that's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna deal out the cards on roll 20. So we're gonna do that real quick. Deal. Wait a minute, I didn't select the right thing. All players.
Oh, Minotaur.
Deal.
Hooray!
All right, so you should all be able to see what you got. So we'll all be able to see what each other has, just to let you know. So, like, that's just the way it works. So why don't we go down the list and everybody tell me what you got? Let's start. Jeremy, what did you get?
9.
All right. Jeremiah has a 9. Brian, what did you get?
I got an 8.
We're too busy talking about peppermint sticks.
All right. There we go.
Oh, look at that. So fun.
Yep.
The torch has a turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them out. Sorry about that.
The fire comes to life and aids us.
I think that's everybody. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's everybody. Except he actually gets twice. So
Oh.
there you go. Yeah, you can move that to wherever you want, Jeremy, whatever seems to work. All right.
So the Minotaur gets 2?
Yep.
Yep, hate him already.
Tim,
I get 2.
Tim, what did you
5.
get?
5.
5. Lothar, what'd you get again? 9.
A 9.
Black Rat, what'd you get?
7.
Oh, God.
Phillips
8.
and hold on. Jeremy, can you open up that one because I can't see it for some reason? It's not letting me see it.
Which
Yeah,
one?
if it's in someone else's
Admin.
Gotcha. 10.
10.
Okay.
E.
Yeah.
You know-
So them getting 2 isn't the same as it is in other games. It's you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he gets to pick which one he wants. They act on both.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called ferocity. So
Sure is.
that's where we're at.
Bone
And
whistle.
it gets to go first, actually. So monsters have these different kinds of attacks, or not normal. So why don't one of you roll a d6 for me?
I'll do it. I'll kick us off. I'll kick us off. I got a 5.
All right. All right, so the Minotaur roars. Jeremy, could you do something about that dragon move thing? So the Minotaur roars and moves forward to Tim and does a sweeping attack with its weapon, and it has this two-handed axe and just like swings it at Tim. And hold on.
And there are abilities to evade and
Yeah. So it's gonna hit you with this axe, but your option's basically to evade it.
yeah. Isn't there another one? It was evade and
You can't parry.
Okay. You know, scared very shitless right now of the fact that this giant minotaur
Actually,
came
you know
out
what?
of the
That's
darkness.
not really fair because wait, so he was here. What's his movement? Let me double check. I want to make sure I'm doing this properly.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, cool. No, I can do this. He's actually going to hit Lothar and Tim with it.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
Actually, I know that one is because I know there's something with like the parry and evade stuff. Like I know that they are reactions, but one replaces your action?
It uses up your action from the turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it uses up your action. So when it becomes your turn, the only thing you can do is move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 2 actions. Well, you can move and perform 1 action, so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna evade though, because Tim doesn't have a lot of fighting abilities.
All right. Jeremy, what are you going to do? Are you going to try to evade or are you going to try to parry? Because it can be parried because it's the weapon attack.
I'm gonna try to parry. I want to parry.
Okay. Okay.
But I want to parry with the torch.
Okay. That's fine. You can do that.
Does that count as a hammer, or would that be brawling?
Club. It counts as a small club. That's what it said.
No,
the
yeah,
torches
but
count as.
are clubs brawling? I'm sorry, this is my fault.
What do you mean? Does it matter if it's brawling or not? No, it's
No, it's
Okay.
the same roll either way, so it's fine.
okay. So to be nice, I'm going to say, Jeremy, if you're able to parry this, that will stop it from also hitting Willow. I'm going to be nice about it.
Cool,
Oh,
cool, cool, cool.
be nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll rest on your shoulders.
What'd you get,
Nope.
Jeremy?
I got an 18 over 14. Nope.
You could push it.
Oh.
You just have to take a condition for it.
Deal. I'll push it.
Oh yeah.
What did you get?
And Jeremy's rolls continue.
I got a 20.
Oh
no!
I got a demon.
Oh no! All right, what does that do on parry? What does a demon do on parry? Because I think that actually, no, it's if you get a dragon on it, you can move both you and it 2 meters. Nothing actually happens on a demon. That's right.
Roll a d6.
I am very angry that this didn't work. I'm very angry. Both Lothar and myself.
All right, so you're gonna take damage, Lothar. Willow, you can roll your evade.
Yeah, and that's just rolling.
Evade. It's just rolling evade.
Cool.
Yeah.
No.
You can also push
18.
it.
Yeah, 18 over 10. I will do. I will push it for a condition for scared.
Okay. All right.
I think this is pretty fair given the giant minotaur. Okay, that 6, so that succeeds.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So with dodging, I think you get to actually move back, if I remember correctly. I think you get to move as like
You can dodge while prone. You must declare that you were dodging before the.
I think you have to stay within one. No.
On a successful dodge, you want to move up to 2 meters in any direction. This movement does not trigger free attacks from anyone. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Right. So you don't take any damage. Lothar, on the other hand, you do take damage.
Oh no!
You take. Sorry, I'm rolling one of them that has the 10s on it. I'm rolling the wrong one. 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
That's whatever armor you have would reduce the damage.
That's still not great.
Yeah, no. Ouch. Especially considering hit points aren't the highest in this game. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think...
I'm sorry. You said 9? I took
8.
9?
I had 8 points of damage.
All right.
I rolled 3d10.
3d10?
Yeah, 3d10.
Okay.
This guy's a monster. Literally.
Literally, it's a monster.
Yeah.
It's literally a monster.
Yeah, I think Tim, like, just the combination of this, like, Minotaur coming out and, like, it swiping, Tim is filled, like, just absolutely, like, terrified in this moment, and I can move, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
the
you can
dodge?
move. Yeah, you can move 2 meters with your dodge. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Jeremy,
just
also roll me a d6 for your torch. For the
Okay.
because you were trying to parry with it.
3.
It's still lit. Okay.
Okay.
And the meters is just one of the squares, right?
Yep. 1 square. 2 meters is 1 square.
All right. We'll probably. Move away ish.
Deeper into the room. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I know what like the hallway's terrifying. I mean, I guess actually, because I guess the door is still open, but as soon as like it's off the pressure plate, black rat is the door closed?
I'm about to trigger the trap.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. With your success on the sleight of hand, I would say you were able to jam your knife in there enough that it's like holding the door open and keeping the pressure plate closed. So
Okay, cool.
I'm fine
That's
with
cool.
that. Yeah.
Then maybe
I was
it would
originally
be-
thinking I jammed the dagger in there and anyway on my turn, but then I was thinking, no, it'd probably be more fun if I just took the dagger and ran and triggered it.
I just don't want.
I mean, that's
like,
up to you. I don't-
I just don't want to group up. I'm terrified because like this whole thing is scared. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move there. I
I mean,
already
you
said.
well, that was with your dodge. You still have your movement from your
Oh,
turn.
yeah, yeah.
It's now your turn. You don't have your action anymore,
Oh,
but you
yeah.
can move still.
Which I can move 10.
But you're also going to move out of like being adjacent to it, which
Yeah.
means you would provoke. So,
Oh, dear.
from a purely mechanical standpoint, what I would say you should have done was moved back 1 square,
Yeah.
and then you could have moved away from it without provoking a free attack.
Yeah. I just. Okay.
Like you could have moved to
Yeah. No, I got
there.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean I'm fine. I'll take the consequence.
Okay.
You'll take the pain.
Yeah. I'm just trying to. Because I know how like dangerous combat is, so this is just very terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it any sort of like action to like take out a weapon or anything like that?
No,
I don't...
you can
Yeah.
do it as part
Free
of
action.
its. Yeah.
Yeah,
free
It's a
action.
free
yeah.
action.
Yep.
All right, then I think that Tim will, like, terrified and moving away, kind of realizing like this is a really terrible situation and that like Lothar just got hit and not looking so hot, will attempt to hurt it.
Okay.
Or no, or can I because I dodged?
You can't because you dodged. Yeah.
Yeah, so I only have movement. How high are these piles?
I mean, they're pretty low. They're not like all the way to the ceiling or anything. So I'd say they're
Yeah.
like what would be like difficult terrain type situation.
Mm-hmm.
Not difficult terrain. It's called something else, but yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I'm not in a great position right now.
Rough terrain. Rough
Rough terrain.
Which requires an acrobatic skill to go
Mm-hmm.
over. Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if it's a good idea to move or not. I may.
Yeah. Just do a thing.
Yeah, I
It'll
may
be
just. I mean, I think that Tim's just going to try and run away. Honestly, try and
Okay.
run towards the hallway back here, since he sees that there is that there is at least another room or space back there.
Okay.
So to take.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's I can move 5 because my movement's 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Diagonal or not? Just
Yeah, it doesn't really go into specifics on diagonals, so
5, and it does provoke something.
yeah, I don't know how that works with monsters. I'm not 100% sure on the provoked attack from a monster because they don't roll an attack. You know what I mean? They just like get a so it would just be like a free attack.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's just as you run, it swings its axe at you, and you take. You know what? No. I don't even know. They have we're just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna do the monster attack. It gets a whole turn on its other thing. I don't know how it works with them, so we'll just keep going. Black Rat.
Wedges the dagger into the door frame, pulls out the other one, and overhand throws at the giant bull-headed savage.
All right, go ahead and roll that for me.
A 5 and a 7, 2 successes.
All right. Sorry, I was dropping the portcullis behind you. So you hit it. So you hear "Ka-chunk" as the portcullis drops behind you. You throw the dagger at it, and you said you hit it.
Yep.
All right, roll your damage.
D8 plus D4.
I thought you were
7 damage.
I thought you were jamming the dagger in there to keep it there.
That was the original plan.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And then a Minotaur came out.
Yep.
How much damage was that again? Sorry.
7 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Just keeping track of that.
Music. Fun.
Oh, yeah. I meant to
Battle
switch over to the
music.
combat one, but I didn't yet. Phillips.
All right, so
I think you can move to Black Rat. Sorry. You can actually... Yeah, I think you can move to...
Get out of the doorway.
I just moved my torch. I don't know if I want to move close to him. Well, I mean, I got no other choice right now because I only have the one dagger. Yeah, we'll just move up this way.
You got 5 squares. I think.
Yep.
No, or do you have more?
I have more. I have 7.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at. I'll stay there.
All right. Lothar. Real quick, Tim, as you ran to the back of the room, you see like a burial chamber. You can see like the coffin on top of that platform with like steps leading up to it, and like the top of this sarcophagus has been like smashed open, and you can see like the bits and pieces of the lid that would have been on it. Lothar, it's your turn.
It's Phillips.
Oh, Phillips. Sorry, Phillips, it's your turn.
Wilson Phillips.
okay, he let the door drop. Is there not a way on this side to get the door back open?
Feat of strength.
Yeah, no one wants to be here right now.
Been buried with gates.
Roll spot hidden.
All right, spot hidden. That is a failure. That is a 15 over 12.
I mean, opening the door made it drop. So.
Right, but
And I
closing
really
the
felt-
door while I'm on this side of the door isn't going to help me.
That's true.
I really felt that 2 daggers was better than 1.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you'll look way cooler dead with 2 daggers in your hand.
Right?
Tell you what, if you can roll me a sleight of hand, I'll let you try to jam the same pressure plate that Black Rat had jammed.
Sleight of hand, okay. That is... Come on.
But you gotta tell me what you're jamming in there, though.
It would be... What do I got?
It's not your bone whistle.
No,
It's
it's
not the
not.
whistle.
I mean, the
I
only
think you could
thing
get arrested for jamming your bone whistle into a door frame.
The only thing I have is a knife. So
Okay.
it would have to be my knife.
Okay.
And I failed that. So I would have to push it. I'm going to put that on strength. Because I'm basically fumbling around and I'm getting all sweaty trying to do this. And a 2! Yeah!
All right. So you're able to cram that knife in there and like you hit the pressure plate and you see the the portcullis starts to raise back up. Don't ask me the mechanics of it. I don't know how it works. It's not the problem. It's fantasy world.
Dwarven engineering, man.
Yeah, who knows? And it goes back up. That would be your action, though. So you could still move if you wanted to.
Oh, well, then I'll move 2 steps over to be in the hallway that's too big for Big Boy to be in.
That's actually not how that works.
I mean, how else did he get in that room? You know,
Large can fit into a 2x2 area. So
Oh,
They're just
well,
squishing.
yeah, that's just the amount of space that you're not allowed to move past their squares. That's not like what they occupy. That's like what their guarded space is. But they can move into a 2 meter by 2 meter hallway. Like that, those squares. Lothar.
Yeah.
Lothar is going to drop his torch right where he's standing, look at this beast, and go, "You fucked up my hair." And he draws his axe and he swings his axe at him.
Okay.
Hell yeah, Lothar.
And can this creature be toppled before I even attempt it?
Yeah. I mean, I thought we looked that up about the toppling. Yeah, you could try to topple it.
Okay, is there a bane, a boon? What am I looking at?
It is a bane to try to topple a monster.
How many?
A bane.
Just one?
I think so. Yeah, it was like you get a bane on the roll. Let me double check. Look up this monster.
Yeah, it depends on the monster, though. I thought it was like because if it's 4-legged, it has.
It's not
extra.
4-legged.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
4-legged.
Distinctly two-legged.
Yeah, he's holding a 2-handed axe. Let me look it up. Toppling. A player can topple a monster, rolling against a default evade skill. So he gets to roll evade against it. So, if the monster has 4 more legs, you get a bane. Yeah, so it's a flat roll of your roll versus his. So
Gotcha. And if it's opposed, its lowest wins. Oh god, he got a 1. I got a 10 under 14.
Hey.
I rolled a 1.
Of course you did. I saw the look on your face. So,
I rolled a dragon on it.
yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
And Lothar is going to move around behind the Minotaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but staying within his sphere of attack.
Okay.
Not provoking another attack. So, but it doesn't matter. He's going to move twice before Lothar can do anything again. So,
No, because we draw a new initiative on the next turn.
oh well, he gets to at least go once. I forgot.
Maybe.
about that.
Yeah.
It depends because it's
No.
all new initiative
No,
cards on the
he
next
gets
turn.
10, so he's going at least once before.
Oh,
I
he's
get to
going.
go.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
going right now.
Terrified.
So it's the Minotaur's turn, and he. Someone roll me a d6,
I did it last time.
Yeah, I'll go.
3.
and we're gonna.
Oh,
Okay. So he tips his head down, and like takes a step back, and starts to charge forward with his horns. And we're gonna end there.
uh-oh.
Son of a bitch.
Always the worst.
Oh, I have feelings about where this is going to go.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's both of you guys.
Yep. Everything's fine. You know, take advantage of the setup.
We're all good here. How are you?
Dead, probably.
Too dumb to be cared.
I was actually really surprised that you guys went straight to this one, like right off the bat. I should have known this is where you guys were going to go right off the bat. But,
Of course,
It's
right to
it's
trouble.
Yeah, it's always the worst place. Your players are always going to go to
Yeah.
the worst possible.
I was like,
place.
it's a 1 in 3 chance, and then what if they keep going? Who knows? You know, and yeah,
And of course, we
Kept
would choose the room with Tim Curry from Legend, and
right. But like a fish version,
Right
of
away.
it. And yeah.
What a lovely guy. So nice. Can't wait to know his name.
Oh no, you know his name.
Well, I can't wait till I get to hear it.
Tim knows his name,
Tim knows.
and it's terrifying.
Oh God.
oh
No,
dear.
that's his name. Terrifying.
Terrifying. Yeah.
He's wearing a little name tag that says, "Hello, my name is Terrifying."
I just think it's
With-
way scarier to
with
be like
two
your character
Ys.
knows the name, nobody else does.
Oh man, I really like how combat works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that. Like
no,
that
it's yeah.
monsters don't roll and such. Like that's pretty cool because you got to kind of think about who you're throwing out front and everything too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more rolling on the player's part too, which is fun.
Yeah.
It is a lot more. And I mean, I could roll the D6 for like what its monster attack is. I just think it's more fun if you all do. So
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
we're choosing our own fate unknowingly.
right.
Just like to watch you hurt yourselves.
No blood on my hands.
Yeah.
I think there's plenty of blood on his hand. I mean, did you see
Plenty.
that own room?
Plenty.
Like, no, this was good. I'm
Yeah.
so scared.
Yeah, no, this is bad. Like this was like walking right into the boss room. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap.
Between now and next session, I'll roll up another character.
It might not be a bad idea. It might not be a
We
bad
probably
idea.
all should.
All right.
Just in case.
Maybe I will.
I mean, running's always an option. I mean, I'm just want to point that out.
Way ahead of you.
And reaching 0 doesn't mean quote dead. Right.
'cause
Like
it's
there's like the
saves,
death
right?
and yeah.
3 to 3 death
Death
saves or
rolls.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's all.
And like someone could rally you and you can still take actions while doing it. You just
Oh,
still have to
yeah,
make your
true.
death rolls while doing that. So you might be doing something like running back down the hallway and then like boom, you know.
Have
And dead again.
Yeah.
Man, death mechanics always bug the shit out of me. It's like Spinal Tap, you know? These amps go to 11. Like, I have 10 hit points. But then I also have my constitution bonus and I get a death save. And it's like,
Yeah.
why even have the hit points in the first place?
Well, the cool thing is if you reach 0, like even if you like stabilize or whatever, then you have to roll for severe injury.
Yeah.
So there might be
Oh.
like a long lasting, like permanent thing because of it. So
And I definitely
love
like
you,
that.
Year 0.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I like that you can still act in that as long as you can like rally or whatever, or someone else can try to rally you. You know, like you can still do stuff, but it's like you're running and bleeding, and all of a sudden just like, down. Like I like that. It's not just like 0 drop. I'm at 1. I stand back up. 0 drop. You know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
A little
it's
more
almost like
narrative.
you just
Yeah.
bit lower energy, not stamina stuff like that.
You throw him a
Just-
Twix or a Snickers.
Peppermint
Bring
stick.
out yourself.
Here's your
Bring out
peppermint
yourself
stick.
when you're hungry.
Yeah, the
Come out your-
peppermint. That's
think
what works
that
for
was-
Lothar.
Yep.
One of
yep.
the big things about T2K that grabbed me was the way death works in that. Like how you
Mhm.
need the, you can be incapacitated, sure, but the death is more like when someone scores a crit, It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it, but it
sure
can
is.
be instant. Right?
It's pretty instantaneous when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, have a good night. This went longer than I
Yeah.
intended it to by about 10 minutes. So, yeah, everyone have a good night. See you in 2 weeks. That's when we're going to be doing our session 2, possibly with brand new characters about halfway through it. So, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Willow, Steve, Brian, and Jeremy for sitting in on this and marching your characters to their inevitable demise. Thank you very much. See y'all later.
Thank you.
Bye.